JDs and Littlemen, today we have ourselves brand new M1 Abrams tanks, and they're going up against 1 million zombies to start, but we are going to be increasing the number of zombies as we go on until we get basically to max out my computer. We're talking 8 million to 10 million zombies is usually what my computer can handle. These brand new Abrams units actually come in two different stylings. This is the trample unit, so it's literally going to be used as a battering ram to take out zombies, and there is also going to be a firing unit which will volley fire at the enemies. It should be awesome. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright boys, here come the zombies, here come the Abrams. Let's see how many 10 Abrams can kill. And they're starting to twerk. They're doing the little twerk dance, and they're starting to mow down a whole lot of these zombies. Literally just crushing them under the weight of the M1 Abrams. That's exactly what we like to see here. These are, again, the trample version, but we will be using the firing version a little bit later on. They are getting very bloodied already. I mean, that makes sense. They are literally running over zombies right now. It doesn't get much more bloody than that. And they're making good progress, baby. They're about at 10,000 kills now, right off the rip. This is honestly awesome. I'm so glad that we are getting brand new units in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. There is also a rocket artillery unit that oh my god, no, Siri, I wasn't talking to you. Sorry about that, fellas. Siri wanted my attention. Oh, I think this one died. Oh yeah, some of them are dying now. Whoo! Okay. I don't know which one's alive. Oh, none of them. Okay. They got 17,000 kills. That's not bad. That's not great. Let's try out the volley units with them now. Okay, now we've got ourselves the 10 tramples and the 10 volleyers, and it seems like the volleyers are in fact volleying. Look at that. They're on attack mode, but they don't seem to be moving at all. They are truly just firing shots at the enemy at the moment. It's pretty baller, I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks pretty sick. Look at this go. Look at this go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is each one sending out multiple shots, or are they all ending at the same place? I think each one is firing one. I think that's what it is. There's the trample ones going in again, and I'm sure they will get their 18,000 kills and then die yet again. I think that is exactly what is going to happen with these bad Larrys. Either way, what I was mentioning before I was so rudely cut off by the Abrams dying was that they did add a Russian artillery unit to the game as well. I definitely want to go ahead and check that out, because that is going to be pretty baller, but I think I'm going to save that for another video, because I felt like the Abrams was definitely the cooler unit in my eyes, and a unit I really wanted to test the waters with, and that's exactly what we're doing today, and it is looking awesome. We do have a few straggler zombies actually reaching the Abrams here, and they all died pretty quick right there. It's interesting that even on attack mode, they don't move as long as they can fire where they are, so that's kind of interesting to see. But they're still firing away very, very slowly. Some of the trample ones have already died, and now, after this one dies, the Abrams will be facing the full force of the zombies, and we'll see if their volleys can do anything to stop them. Yes! I don't know. Alright, these volleys are pretty cool. They're only getting like 1,000 kills per shot. I must say, they're not like uber-duper effective or anything like that, but they are doing a little something. The 10 have died now. Oh, wait, apparently only 9 died? Where's their one additional trample Abrams? Oh, is it invisible here somehow? What the heck? Okay, there's an invisible Abrams getting surrounded by zombies. Because that makes sense. Yeah, alright. Okay, clearly there's a little bit of a glitch in the Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 mod, but The invisible tank is currently getting surrounded. Is it taking damage? It is taking damage. It is taking damage. Okay, good to know. Good to know. This is really funny. Look at that. It's a perfect circle around an invisible M1 Abrams. It's like a little mosh pit. Yeah, what you guys bumping? Some Cardi? Y'all bumping some Cardi? Let's go! Die lit, am I right? Undead lit. They're all dead now. Alright, and now the zombies are going after the Abrams over this way, who will slowly get surrounded here, and we'll see how they end up doing. So why don't we go ahead and time-lapse the ending of these Abrams right here, see if they can manage to do anything, or if they'll just sort of die. I don't know. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes and the tanks have moved over this way. They're all at about like half health, so they might potentially win this because there's still half of the zombies left alive. I'll let this run and then we'll do some more shenanigans, so I'll be right back with the results. Well, the Abrams, they won. They actually freaking won, dude. They didn't lose a single one with the volley Abrams. What the heck? How much health do they have? Not a lot, 840. That one had 840 health. He was a few swings from dying. They're all really, really low. Okay, why don't we crank this up a notch after these test battles? Alright, boys, we've got about 20,000 US modern soldiers and tanks here. So the first round is going to be about 300 charging tanks with 10,000 modern soldiers, and then further back we have the defense of 10,000 modern soldiers and a very small 20 M1 Abrams volley tanks back there. And they're of course going up against just under 8 million zombies, baby. So yeah, we have ramped this up considerably. The hope is that this initial charging unit, I think they need to get at least 3 million kills. If they could get 3 milli, I think we could be good. And I think it's possible. I think it's possible. These guys are battle-hardened veterans of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. And they're already starting to spray and pray, baby. Getting some good gun action on some of these zombies. And they're not just zombies, by the way. We also have Left 4 Dead boomer zombies as well as trolls on the battlefield. Now, I did not end up adding any of the... What are they called again? Oh, Lord, I can't even remember. Oh, the abominations, that's what they're called. I didn't add any abominations because the abominations, I think, have a reflect ability, you guys were saying in the last battle, and it kind of makes the zombies a little too OP, so maybe we'll only add those in future battles where I think the defenders are going to be too OP to even out the zombie side. But I think in this instance, we really just want to go with big numbers versus big numbers. Either way, the charging Abrams are trampling a whole lot of zombies right here. They're getting some good kills. Meanwhile, the other combat units further back are just sort of spraying and praying at the zombies. We do have some offshoot zombies coming at them over this way, and they might be getting a few kills here and there. Yes, 22 modern combat soldiers are dead. Meanwhile, almost 100,000 zombies are already dead. So things are looking very, very good thus far for the modern soldiers. It needs to continue to look this good, though. They need to continue to get these massive kills. Oh, we do have a couple of these tanks laying still, which usually means that they have died on the battlefield. So rip, potato chip, and there goes another one right there. Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah, some of these trample Abrams are going down, which is going to be the end of that distraction for the modern U.S. Army units, and they are probably going to suffer as a result of that. But at the very least, these guys further back are still getting a lot of supporting fire out, and they're being quick about it, you know? They're trying to get as many freaking kills as possible. I'm also seeing some of those volley shots from the Abrams in the back starting to impact, and hopefully those are getting a solid number of kills as well, because we are going to need all the help we can get. These trample Abrams are still cruising and bruising at the moment. Keep it up, boys. Keep on charging these guys, and please get more kills. Maybe my 3 million kill hope for these guys was completely baseless, because at this point in time, they've got 230,000 kills, and almost all of these trample Abrams are dead. And the modern combat unit soldiers in the back are slowly but surely getting surrounded by these zombies. Look at this. Zombies all out charging them like it's freaking World War Z here. And these guys are trying to fall back the best they can. Look at those volley shots, though, from the Abrams in the background, just impacting real nicely there. That's pretty sick to see. That supporting fire coming out. But these guys better start moving and grooving backwards. Hopefully they can survive a little bit longer, maybe even make it back to the defensive lines. I'm not sure if they will, but it would be probably pretty magnificent if they did end up managing that. What Abram is this? Like, actually, where did that Abrams come from? I don't know. It looks dead, but it had no dead zombies around it, so I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, these volley Abrams are working a little bit of magic. They're trying their best to help out at least a little bit against these zomboys, but it is a painstaking process. 340,000 dead zombies now. Look at these guys all out here slowly getting sandwiched between zombies. Wow, that is really brutal. They're still getting kills, but at this rate the zombies will likely kill these 10,000 soldiers pretty darn soon here. I mean, look at this. They're getting very condensed down. They're trying to hold out, but the zombies are just creeping in on them bit by bit. Oh, there's still a few trample M1 Abrams out here. Look at that. There's still a few doing the little wiggle worm dance, twerking and trying to get some kills themselves. Well, that's good to see that we've still got some action going on out there. But yeah, look at this. Now these zombies have pressured them so much that the guys can't stop them all. They just can't stop them all, and they're starting to get eaten. We're almost at 1,000 dead modern U.S. soldiers here. Rip, potato chip. Look at this. Some of these zombies are moving in on the back lines here, too, now. They're not quite reaching them yet, but they are making those big moves. Why don't we time-lapse the end of this tiny, little, narrow hallway of modern soldiers? And it's looking like maybe they'll get 500,000 kills, maybe a little bit more, but not even close to that 3 million I was hoping for. Alright, that's pretty much the end of the small little defense here, and the modern soldiers are dead now. So they ended up getting about 700,000 kills before we have fallen back to the back lines here, and now it's up to these boys to manage to make this thing happen. The volley Abrams do, of course, have that really good defense, apparently. I don't know, apparently it's more than the trample ones or something along those lines, because last time around they took on 1 million zombies and won, so that was pretty freaking insane. We'll see if it happens this time around. Plus, they've also got, well, it's 20 volley Abrams plus 10,000 modern soldiers, so it's definitely worth a shot to try and make this happen. It might just, but it will take some time. So I think we are going to be doing some time lapses of this, of course. And I think the time lapses are really fun to watch because you get to just see onslaughts. Whew, it's really pretty freaking sick. It would be awesome if the Abrams were able to get their top machine guns to like fire and stuff like that. Obviously right now it's just the main gun. Oh, I thought that thing died. It did not. Good. Yeah, obviously right now it's just the main gun, but it'd be so freaking sick to see the other guns firing on that puppy as well. Oh, we do still have some of the other free-roaming modern combat soldiers left alive. It looks like they backed on up over to here. That's not too shabby. Okay, well, that's good that there's at least some of those guys still alive. Why don't we go ahead and start the time lapse way back here, check it out, and see what happens. Alright, boys, only 2 million dead zombies here, so clearly we have not done the modern soldiers justice. We need to amp them up, baby, because they got wiped once the trolls arrived. Alright, boys, we now have 140,000 modern units, 800 trample Abrams, moving forward with 100,000 soldiers, and further back we have 30,000 modern soldiers with now 200 volleying Abrams as well. Look at the range on these suckers. God dang, bro. They're firing from all the way over there and hitting all the way back here. That is monumental. That is a huge arc they got right there. Then that's already up to 30k kills. We have certainly ramped up the Abrams assault here. This is a lot more that they're dealing with, and that's okay, because sometimes when you're dealing with zombies, you gotta ball out. It feels like in every single zombie movie, zombie whatever, you know, thing, it feels like they don't ball out. The military takes a half measure when they need to be taking a full measure right away. The Last of Us TV show, though, they did ball out with the whole bombing of all the cities and stuff like that. Like when they're like, oh, by the way, we need to bomb the zombies. Or, you know, that lady, that's not what she said at all. She was like, bomb. But yeah, that was pretty baller. I must say, they did take a full measure that time around for sure. Either way, 2 modern soldiers are dead, and they have now killed 250,000 zombies. A huge number right there, baby. And, I mean, there's still quite a number left, obviously. Back here should be the Left 4 Dead boomers. Boomers! Whatever you say, boomer. Oh my god, that was like peak 2020 bad COVID comedy. And then back here we do have, of course, some of them trolls, baby. My cat is biting my hand. Ow. Stop it. I'm trying to play the game. Otto. Quit it. I don't know why he's doing this right now. Okay, either way, they're all assaulting. We've almost got 500,000 dead zombies at this juncture. It's going well, but let's not get too cocky. Why don't we go ahead and run a time lapse of this zombie invasion. Alright, boys, the Abrams have created a river of, wine. Totally wine. Please don't demonetize me. And they are just continuing to mow through. They have lost a number of tanks at this point, which is kind of baller to see, just dead tanks floating in a river of wine. And they've got 1.5 milli kills, baby, at this point. They're continuing to increase their kill count. They're doing a bang-up job of it, I must say. I think I'm just going to go ahead and let this ride for a little bit, and we'll return to check in on it because I don't want to run out of storage space because we've already done a bunch of time lapses in this video. So I'll let this ride for a little bit. We'll see how they're doing once we come back. Alright, so the time is now where the zombies can potentially make a comeback. We're up to the boomers as well as some of the trolls here. And it seems like our Abrams tanks are slowing down. Over here, all of these Abrams tanks are dead. Over here, these guys are very, very weakened, and they're slowing down quite a bit. I don't even know what's happening over this way. It looks like they're all dead over here. And now the trolls are running up to some of the modern combat units over this way. We do have 1,700 dead modern combat units at this time, and 2.7 million dead zombies. That's a lot of dead zombies, but they've still got 4.6 million remaining, which is quite a number in and of itself, and could pose a pretty decent threat to these guys. Here's some of those Left 4 Dead 2 boomers right here, and they are getting right into the faces of some of these modern combat soldiers. They're having a lot of trouble over here. If there were some of those trolls over this way, they would be destroying those humans. But there are trolls over this way, and they do seem to be doing a little bit, but they're still getting gunned down pretty good by the modern combat units at the moment. As you can see, they're very, very spread out now across the battlefield, and soon I think they will be ending up back here. And those Abrams are still volleying, which is pretty helpful, I think, in the long term here to continue to whittle down the zombies. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, so interestingly enough, the modern soldiers have all squeezed onto the sides of the battlefield, and they are still getting charged, though, which is kind of funny. But there's still, of course, our big boy defense over this way, where a lot more of them have retreated back here as well, so that is helpful. The volleying Abrams are still alive and firing as well, and there's still about 5 million zombies left alive, so we're a little over halfway done with this battle. We're gonna see if these last few guys can manage to hold out fairly decently. We shall see. Okay, so there are small pockets of modern resistance still alive against the trolls right now, but they're getting the snot beat out of them. Whoa! Whoa! What on earth? Look at that! Wow, that's fun. Okay, but I think it is going to be a fat L here. We still do have these modern soldiers over here. Sometimes when I go to the corners of the map like this, they end up glitching, and they don't, like, these guys won't come to them. As you can see, they're like going parallel to them. Eventually they might. I'm not entirely sure. But for now, they are in fact glitched. So, yeah. I think 8 million zombies is tough for any army. I kind of thought the Abrams would have it, though, when I gave them nearly 200,000 soldiers. I kind of thought they'd be capable this time of doing it, but clearly that just wasn't in the cards here, because now they're just slowly but surely getting killed. But, I mean, they tried hard. They tried incredibly hard, and we gotta give them that. Let's just play this thing to the end. Alright guys, I ran a little time lapse there, but I think the game is genuinely glitched. So why don't we go ahead and hit the nuke button and end this thing the right way, the way the US government should. Yeah, baby, there we go. We took out a few zombies while we were at it. No, you know what? Let's take out a few more zombies while we're at it. Nukes, we got like 1,000 nukes in the arsenal, something, probably more, something like that. You know, we can go ahead and use a few of them here. It's just the desert after all. Why not? There's only a few villages around here that we would be destroying. Plus, they might have oil. The Americans, even during a zombie apocalypse, do love some oil. Alright guys, that is going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. See you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.